Hi everyone! So today I thought I would go for a swipe. I haven't done a swipe in quite a while, and this long canvas really told me swipe. So I decided to mix a little bit of blue chromium, cerulean blue chromium with a little bit of, well, 50-50 blue chromium and zinc white, so I have a nice sky blue and a very heavy density to swipe with. And the reason why I want a heavy paint density, well, pigment density, to swipe with is because when I swipe, I bring the paint over the lighter ones. I mixed all organic pigments, light density pigments in those paints, and the light ones will tend to want to float, while the heavy one will want to sink. And as it sinks, it's going to push up the light density paints into cells formation. So that's why I want the heavy density paint to swipe with, and light density pigments under the swipe to cell up. And for this I mix my paints the usual way. This is 50-50 zinc white and blue cerulean chromium, something like that. And after that is mixed, I added 60% medium to 40% paint. I kept, usually with fluid acrylics I will mix 30% to 70%, 30% paint to 70% medium. But I really want to keep the heaviness of the pigment, and I don't want to disperse the pigment too much and lose its density by mixing it with a medium that has a light density, because it has no pigments in it. And for the rest, it's high flow acrylics, 3 of them, 1 part high flow acrylic to 10 part medium, and then 5% water. I add water to help lighten the density. Water has a lighter density than paint and medium, and it helps them float up and cell up. And I have 1 fluid acrylic that I mixed my usual way, 30% paint to 70% medium and 15% water. I do not add water to the swiping color because I want to keep dense and heavy, and water has a lighter density, so it would lighten the density. So no water in the swipe color, water in the rest to help them cell up, and light density pigments to help them cell up. I will put the colors I've used in the description, as always, and I will zoom you in and get started with that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just pour puddles here and there. And yeah, make sure the corners and sides are covered as well. And I want to swipe from the middle on each side. I've done that, but on much smaller scale before. So I'm curious now what it will look like. I also think I have too much paint, so I'm gonna keep my paints left over for another painting after this one, probably. Oh, and I also mixed my fluorescent yellow with a little bit of orange, so it glows a nice bright yellow under the black light instead of glowing green, because fluorescent yellow alone glows green. And in this case I want a nice warm color painting, with a contrast with the blue, this white blue. But yep, I would love to, nope, more yellow here. Have the yellow glow a nice, like, warm yellow instead of a green. Alright, so that looks, well, let's just empty the orange and the yellow. Take care of that. I want fluorescent colors just about everywhere, so that's why I'm putting lines of the fluorescent colors. And finally, swiping color comes. I probably have too much of this too. I may need to add a little bit of the swiping color into the middle, in between the two swipes. And yeah, let's do this. I am going to reswipe this side because I didn't swipe it properly. I don't like that line there because I stopped midway. So here we go. And now I'll give you a time lapse while the cells and effects appear. And I will cover my sides. Alright, so I'm quite happy with this, really am. I like this side more than this side because I swiped it twice and I feel like that mixed the color a little bit more. This side is more like color splotch. You can see the orange swiped with the blue and there's orange pretty much everywhere. There's yellow too. But here it's really mixed up and I love it. I also quite like the contrast and I think the cells are going to stay nice and defined because of the contrast. This blue cerulean will stay sharp and the zinc white is transparent, but since it's mixed with blue, it's going to stay, I feel like. And even if it doesn't, I think, well, I think it will, but I like those weird cells. They're outlined by blue, but orange as well, the fluorescent orange. And the fluorescent orange is going to dry transparent. That's just no question about it, as well as the yellow. So I really wonder what it will look like once dry, because right now it's really bright here, we can see the outline of the cells are like, the cells are outlined by fluorescent orange and yellow, but as it dries, it's going to dry transparent. But then, under the black light, it's going to show. So I'm really curious about that. I love this side, love these cells, really lovely. Love this little blush of blue that stayed. I think it contrasts and brings the whole thing together. I wish there was more blue on that side, but I think I would have needed to swipe it twice for that. I also really like the weird cells, I don't know how to call them, like the blue kind of leached into the colors, and it looks really cool. I'm curious again how that's going to dry, because it leached into fluorescent orange. That's going to dry pretty much transparent with a little orange hue, but yeah. This side is really lovely, colors are mixed, the cells are really nice, really love. It's funny how the pyrrole orange looks that much more red when it's beside other like yellow and oranges. It looks red, but it's pyrrole orange. I think it's going to contrast really nicely once dry. Can't wait for it to dry. I hope it doesn't move too much because I really like it like that. I think it's a bit chaotic, but then again, these cells, well, almost lacing so close together and everything. Pretty much organized chaos and just chaos. I love it. And yeah, I'm quite happy I did a swipe. I hadn't done one in quite a while. Next time, what do you guys think that we swipe from one side to the other? Like one large swipe, one very long swipe. I'm not sure if it's going to work. I've never swiped that much before. But yeah, I think it's doable. And I think it could be really cool. So we'll probably try that next time or another video. Let me know if you guys are interested by that. Also let me know if you enjoyed the density demonstration, how just paint density and pigment density, no silicone at all in this painting of course, just paint density working for me, and yeah, quite lovely, quite happy with the result, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm a happy painter. So this painting being quite large, I thought I would go for a little close-up for you guys. Sorry about the reflection, but I hope you can see the details a little better. And we're back, and as I said, I'm a really happy painter. I love this painting, can't wait for it to dry, can't wait to put it under a black light. I think it's going to look nuts, crazy. And yeah, I love the color contrast. That's more like my style of painting. I really like contrasting paintings, flashy colors and clashing colors. Love it. It's really, I'm all about that. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments, if you like this painting, if you want to see a long swipe, or if you would like to see something else on this size of canvas, because I have two more. So, two more things to try. I was thinking like one long swipe and maybe flip and drag or funnel drag. Let me know what you would like to see. I make those videos for you. Well, for me too, because I enjoy making them, but I need viewers too. So yeah, quite like this painting, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And on that note, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!